Creative Minds is an art-based curriculum that introduces young people to the joy and wonder of viewing art. It is for after-school programs with children in grades K through 5. The author is Kathy Wiseman Topal, the author of our kindergarten program, Explorations in Art, as well as our popular resource books, Children and Painting, Beautiful Stuff, and Thinking with a Line. Creative Minds was developed with the needs of the after-school educator and program in mind. It includes support for the non-art specialist and uses everyday art supplies and found materials for limited after-school budgets. The program includes a big book and an educator's guide. The program is organized into 3 units that focus on art-based explorations while fostering the 21st century skills of creativity, problem-solving, communication, and teamwork that are critical to success both in and out of school. Each of the 3 units includes 7 lessons, and each lesson is divided into 2 sessions. Each session takes about 20 minutes to a half hour, depending on the age of the children. The second session builds on the first session. It adds an additional small challenge to spark new interest. Each unit ends with a culminating activity that fosters connections and engagement with parents and the local community. This is an example of a lesson from Unit 3, Lesson 4, Mixing Colors. The fine art is a painting by Down Burns, Daydream Conversations No. 1. These 2 pages are available in 2 formats. They are part of the big book, but for after-school programs with limited funds, this page is also in the educator's guide. The big book is filled with dazzling fine art images and great process illustrations, including these on how to mix primary colors, the color wheel, and how to rinse and wipe a brush. The Educator's Guide provides clear step-by-step support so that even the non-art specialist can deliver a high-quality, engaging art experience. The author includes a wealth of useful practical tips, including how to vary the lesson for younger and older learners. In addition, the guide is filled with illustrations and photos of classrooms to help educators get ideas on how to organize materials and students. The Prepare section begins with objectives. As you can see, in this particular lesson, the 4th objective relates to the scientific process. Each lesson includes connections to STEM content: science, technology, engineering, and math. Also, the last bullet relates to 21st century skills of problem solving and communication. 21st century skills constitute a strong focus of each lesson. The after-school, out-of-school time setting is a great venue for fostering 21st century skills in a non-threatening setting that focuses on the joy of exploration. The guide is filled with illustrations and photos of classrooms to help educators get ideas on how to organize materials and students. Here, the photo shows educators how to demonstrate mixing colors in small areas to leave room for all the mixtures. Each lesson includes literature connections to well-known children's books and authors that are available in most children's libraries, as well as STEM connections. Here, the STEM connection is to science and the study of light. Reproducible handouts are found at the back of each educator's guide. These are provided to users in a PDF 8.5 by 11-inch format for easy copying. This handout reviews and reinforces concepts and vocabulary related to the parts of an insect. You'll notice that, throughout the program, high-level vocabulary such as thorax and proboscis in this handout are developed. This handout is a reproducible letter to parents alerting them to natural and found materials that their children should gather to develop their artworks. The program emphasizes natural and found materials as well as everyday art supplies for limited after-school budgets. Creative Minds is a K-5 after-school program that provides a high-quality art-based curriculum. It includes support for any educator, including the non-art specialist. Each lesson includes connections to STEM and literature. The program emphasizes 21st century skills, including creativity, problem-solving, and communication skills. There are practical ideas throughout the program for engaging parents and the local community, including the culminating activity at the end of each unit. Finally, the development team was extremely sensitive to the limited budgets of after-school programs. That's why there is an emphasis on natural and found materials and everyday art supplies. Creative Minds has a lively Facebook community of users sharing ideas and strategies for extending the program in the after-school setting. You can like us on Creative Minds Out of School. The price is only $139.90 for the Big Book and Educator's Guide. If budgets are limited, it's possible to teach the lessons using only the Educator's Guide. This program truly fosters creative minds.